Have you ever felt heavy legs at the end of the day? Or a strange tingling in your feet as if they were asleep? Perhaps you've woken up in the middle of the night with a cramp so strong you had to get out of bed. Many people believe that's normal with age, but it's not. What few people know is that these symptoms can be signs of something more serious. Your blood is not circulating well. And when your blood doesn't move as it should, your legs are the first to suffer. But not just them. Your heart, your brain, your eyes, and even your skin also need good blood flow to function properly. Did you know that every year hundreds of thousands of people die from heart attacks or strokes? Often, it all starts gradually, with the blood becoming thicker, slower, and getting stuck in the legs. This is very common in people with varicose veins, high blood pressure, diabetes, or high cholesterol. And the most dangerous part is that it can progress without you noticing until it's too late. That's why today I'm going to tell you about the most important warning signs that can help you detect if your circulation is failing, and also the vitamins you can take at home to improve it naturally. But first, if this topic is important to you, I invite you to like this video, share it with someone you love, and subscribe to the channel to continue taking care of your health together. Imagine that your blood is like a river that brings life to your entire body. Through that river travel the oxygen and nutrients your organs need. But what happens when that river slows down, gets blocked, or stagnates? Well, your legs, your heart, your brain, they all begin to suffer. When circulation fails, things like varicose veins can appear, those swollen veins you see on the skin, or clogged arteries that don't let blood pass through properly. This is called atherosclerosis, and it is very dangerous because it can cause heart attacks or strokes. But that's not all. When there is poor circulation, wounds take longer to heal, muscles weaken, and the nerves in the feet can start to ache or burn as if they were on fire. This is called neuropathy, and it often goes hand in hand with poor circulation. And the most concerning part is that if the blood stagnates for too long, it becomes thicker, as if it were glue. And that can form clots, also called thrombi, which completely block the passage of blood. It's as if someone placed a huge rock in the middle of the river. And if that happens in a major vein, it can be very serious. The good news is that there are natural ways to improve circulation without the need for expensive medications. Even with vitamins that you surely already have in your kitchen, you can help your blood flow with more strength and freedom again. But before talking about those vitamins, I want to show you something very important: the 5 warning signs your body gives you when circulation starts to fail. Your body is wise. It always lets you know when something isn't working as it should. You just have to know how to listen. And when your blood isn't circulating well, there are clear signs you shouldn't ignore. Take a close look to see if any of these happen to you. 1. Constant tingling or numbness in feet or legs. Do you feel like little needles are pricking your feet? Or do your legs fall asleep even when you haven't been in a bad position? That tingling might seem harmless, but it's often because the nerves aren't getting enough oxygen, as the blood isn't reaching them properly. 2. Feet that are always cold, even on hot days. If you touch your feet and they are cold as ice, even when it's hot, that can be a sign of poor circulation. It's as if the body can't send enough warm blood all the way down. 3. Cramps when walking or sleeping. Some people walk a few steps and already feel a sharp pain in their legs, as if something is squeezing inside the muscle. Others wake up in the middle of the night with a cramp that makes them jump out of bed. That happens when the muscle doesn't receive the blood it needs, especially when it moves. 4. Changes in skin color. If your feet or legs look paler, purple, or have dark spots, that is also a sign. It means the blood vessels are damaged and the blood is not reaching them well. Furthermore, when the skin changes color, wounds take longer to heal. 5. Varicose veins and spider veins. Those blue or red veins seen under the skin, twisted and bulging, are also a warning. They are signs that the veins are weak and that blood is stagnating where it shouldn't. If you have felt any of these symptoms, it's time to act. Don't wait for the problem to advance. Because although they may seem like small things, they are often the first warning of something more serious. And if you address them in time, you can avoid major complications. And now, let's see what you can do from home to improve your circulation. We'll start with a very special vitamin. Vitamin B3, the engine that cleans your veins from the inside. The first vitamin that can greatly help you is called niacin, also known as vitamin B3. This vitamin is like a natural cleanser that helps keep your veins and arteries clean, strong, and flexible. And do you know what it does? It helps blood flow better without forming clots or blockages. It also reduces bad cholesterol, the kind that sticks to artery walls, and increases good cholesterol, which protects your heart. All of this is very important because when an artery gets clogged, a heart attack or stroke can occur, and nobody wants that. But if your body has enough vitamin B3, the arteries stay open and the blood runs freely, like a clean river without stones. But its benefits don't end there. This vitamin also takes care of your memory and concentration, protecting your brain as the years go by. Therefore, it is a great ally for the heart, for the legs, and also for the mind. An older adult needs between 14 and 16 milligrams a day, and that can be easily obtained with a good meal. For example, a chicken breast already has more than half of what you need. What about supplements? Only if a doctor recommends them, because if you take too much, you might experience an effect called niacin flush, which is when you turn red, feel hot, and itchy. It's not dangerous, but it is uncomfortable. So the best thing is to eat well and take advantage of natural foods. And now let's look at another vitamin that is also very powerful. Vitamin C, the natural shield that protects your veins. The next vitamin that cannot be missing from your day-to-day is vitamin C. Many know it because it helps prevent colds, but what few people know is that it also protects your veins and arteries as if it were an invisible shield. Do you know why? Because this vitamin strengthens the walls of the blood vessels. This means that the veins don't break easily, don't get as inflamed, and can better withstand the body's pressure, especially in the legs. Additionally, vitamin C helps your body produce collagen, which is like a support network that keeps your arteries firm on the inside. This prevents them from weakening with age and the appearance of varicose veins or swelling. This vitamin also improves circulation in the legs and feet and reduces that feeling of heaviness that many people feel at the end of the day. And if you suffer from restless legs at night, it can help calm that discomfort. And where can you find this marvel? In fruits like oranges, lemons, kiwis, strawberries, and guava. Yes, guava has more vitamin C than an orange. Also in vegetables like broccoli, red peppers, and spinach. An important tip: try to eat these fruits and vegetables as fresh as possible because vitamin C is lost with air, light, and time. If you cut a fruit and leave it out for a long time, it loses some of its power. And supplements? Only if your doctor indicates it, because if you take more than 2,000 milligrams a day, you could have an upset stomach or form kidney stones. So it's better to get it from food, which is safer and more natural. Would you like to learn about another vitamin that also greatly helps your blood flow well? Vitamin K, the one that keeps your blood in balance. Now I want to talk to you about a vitamin that many people don't know well, but that is essential for blood to flow as it should. It's called vitamin K, and its job is very special. It prevents the blood from becoming too thick or too thin. And why is that important? Because if the blood gets too thick, dangerous clots can form that block the veins. But if it becomes too thin, bruises or bleeding can occur. Vitamin K helps maintain that perfect balance. In addition, this vitamin prevents calcium from accumulating in the arteries. Do you know what happens when that occurs? The arteries harden, and that prevents blood from passing through properly. It's as if a pipe were filling up with scale. That's why vitamin K helps prevent problems like heart attacks, strokes, and poor circulation in the legs. Where can you find it naturally? In green leafy vegetables like spinach, broccoli, kale, and chard. In fruits like kiwi. And also in homemade green juices, like one with celery, green leaves, red apple, ginger, and mint. A very important tip. If you take anticoagulant medications like warfarin, you do not need to stop eating these foods. What you should not do is change the amount from one day to the next. For example, eating a lot of broccoli today and none tomorrow. That can change the effect of the medication. The ideal is to eat the same amount of vegetables every day, consistently. And if for some reason you want to increase or decrease the amount, talk to your doctor first. This way, they can adjust the dose of the remedy and avoid problems. Do you see how this vitamin, although little known, is key to keeping your blood healthy? And now let's move on to the final vitamin, which is one of the most powerful. Vitamin E, the defender of your veins and arteries. We have arrived at one of the most powerful vitamins for taking care of your circulation, vitamin E. This vitamin acts as a shield that protects your veins and arteries from the wear and tear of time. To help you understand better, harmful particles called free radicals circulate in your body. They are like small, invisible enemies that, if you don't control them, can break or weaken the walls of your blood vessels. Vitamin E is responsible for blocking these radicals before they do harm. Additionally, this vitamin also helps prevent dangerous clots from forming in the blood. Thus, it reduces the risk of arteries getting clogged, which could cause a heart attack or a stroke. And there's more. Vitamin E helps relax the arteries, allowing them to open up a little more. This is called vasodilation, and it facilitates the passage of blood. As a result, blood pressure drops a bit, and the heart doesn't have to work as hard. Where can you find this vitamin? In almonds, sunflower seeds, and pumpkin seeds. In spinach, broccoli, and avocado, especially when you scrape the dark part next to the peel well. In extra virgin olive oil, which also has healthy fats. And supplements? Only if your doctor prescribes them, because although they seem harmless, if you take a lot of vitamin E in pills, you may have a risk of bleeding, especially if you already take anticoagulants. So the best way is to get it from food. To give you an idea, a handful of almonds, about 30 grams, already gives you almost half of what you need for the day. If you add green vegetables and a little olive oil to that, you are already covering what's necessary without complications. And now that you know these 4 very important vitamins, would you like to know how to include them in your daily life in a practical and safe way? Now that you know the 4 vitamins that help improve your circulation, you might be wondering, and how do I include all of this in my daily routine without going crazy? The good news is that you don't need to change your entire menu or spend a lot of money. You just need to make small adjustments, which, over time, make a big difference. Include a portion of grilled chicken, fish like salmon or tuna, or a boiled egg. Accompany it with green vegetables like broccoli or spinach, and a salad with extra virgin olive oil. All of that helps your heart. And don't forget citrus fruits. A small glass of orange juice or a fresh guava also provide a lot of vitamin C to protect your veins. An important tip, if you already take medications, especially anticoagulants, do not make sudden changes to your diet without talking to your doctor. The ideal is to maintain a regular amount of vegetables every day. Do you see how with simple meals you can take care of your arteries, your legs, and your heart? And now we will close with a summary so you don't miss anything. As you saw in this video, poor circulation is not just about tired legs or cold feet. It is a sign that something important in your body is not working well, and if it is not attended to in time, it can lead to serious consequences like heart attacks, strokes, or nerve problems. But you also saw that there are many things you can do from home to improve that circulation and feel better every day. Just by adding vitamins B3, C, K, and E to your routine, you can help your blood flow better, your veins be stronger, and your legs feel lighter. There's no need to wait for the problem to get worse. You can start today. Because when you feel tingling, cramps, restless legs, or spots on your skin, it's not by chance. They are signals the body gives you so you can help it. And if this video was useful to you, I invite you to do 3 very simple things. Like it so more people can see it, share it with someone who also has circulation problems, and leave me a comment telling me, which of these symptoms have you felt? Remember, taking care of your blood is taking care of your life, and it's never too late to start. See you in the next video. A big hug.